With the amount of makeup products out right now in the market, yes, it might be a bit overwhelming as a makeup beginner to know the exact product you need to get. That's why I made this video. Hi, my name is Onya Victoria and I'm a makeup and skincare enthusiast, and welcome to my YouTube channel. The first product I would advise anyone to get is a primer. So now you want to get a primer that is suitable for your skin type. If you're a dry skin person, a normal skin person, or an oily skin person. As an oily skin girly, you want to get a primer that is mattifying, right? Now, these primers are not going to keep your skin matte 24 hours or throughout the day. They are only going to keep your face or your skin matte for a period of time, highest 4, 5 or 6 hours, depending on how good the primer is. As a dry skin girly, you want to get a hydrating primer. If you feel like the primers that are hydrating are a little too much for your budget, my advice to you is to just get a very good hydrating moisturizer and hyaluronic acid serum. There are various primers out there, and I'll leave some of my favorites or some of the ones I can see online. But my favorite primer as an oily skin girly is the Zaron Oil Block Mattifier. Okay, I love this one very much, and if you're an oily skin girly, you really need it. So yeah, here's my bag. First thing into our cute pink bag is this primer. The second product I'll advise anyone to get is obviously the foundation. So now I know that we are all in a clean girl minimalist era where people skip foundation and just use concealer, but foundation is like the base of our makeup, and it's literally just helps to create an even looking complexion. So we all need it, especially if you have discolorations. You definitely should consider getting a foundation. Now, when you're getting a foundation, there are 3 things you need to consider. That is your complexion, your skin type, and then the coverage that you want. Definitely, if you're a very fair girl, you don't want to go and get a foundation color or foundation shade that is for a dark skin person. So you need to be sure that you are getting a foundation in your shade and in your undertone. Okay, so we have the warm or cool, and then cool, and then neutral undertone. You need to study that. For the skin type, if you're an oily skin person, you want to get a mattifying foundation. If you are dry skin, you want to get a dewy foundation. And then if you're normal, you want to get any foundation that you want. Okay, and then the coverage. So we have foundations or skin tints that are lightweight. They don't really cover much like that. If your skin is great and perfect, you can get those type of foundations or skin tint. Then we have the medium coverage foundation, and then the full coverage foundation. Based depending on what you want, you get the coverage of the foundation that is so desire. Well, for me, I'm a full coverage type of girl because I do have dark spots, and then I'm an oily skin girl, so definitely I'll go for a foundation that is mattifying and is full coverage. Now I'm actually surprised by this foundation which I have on. You look at me and you're like, what do you mean dark marks? And I'm talking about this foundation here. That's this classic. It's the classic Pro Ultra Wear foundation, just like skin nutmeg. You guys, I'm really surprised about this foundation. Anytime I use it, I'm so surprised. I've had it for a long time though, and it's really good. So if you're an oily skin girly and you're looking for a matte foundation that is also, I'll call it a medium coverage, but it can be full coverage, you should get this one. Classic. Okay, so it's going into our bag. Third on the list is our concealer. Concealer is just like a more pigmented version of a foundation, and the major role of this concealer is to just hide whatever dark spot or pigmentation that is left after applying the foundation. Although these days we do use concealer to create structure and dimension, that's what we call the highlighting and the contouring. But in my own opinion, as a beginner, I'll just advise you to get one concealer that is at least one shade, or even your shade, but one shade lighter than your complexion. The one I use on my face right now is this Ezekiel Second Skin concealer, and this is in honey. It's a tad bit lighter than me and what I use on my face. Powders, so we have our loose powders, we have our compact powder, and honestly the major role of a powder is to set the face and keep the longevity of the makeup we applied. In my own opinion, I'll advise you get like this compact powder palette. A lot of makeup brands have it, they have it these days, so if you can get your hand on that one, that would be nice. However, if you feel like it's a little bit too much, I would advise you get a powder in your shade and a face definer. The face definer I have is this classic face definer, so it's like a mini micro palette because it has a lighter shade, this bronzing shade, and then your shimmery highlighter, not the concealer type of highlighter, but like your shimmery highlighter, and a powder in your shade. And this one is Zickel. I think this is their old. I don't know if they still make this one, but this is the Zickel long lasting compact powder, and it is my exact shade. Let's go to the eyes. For the eye, you want to get something to fill in your eyebrow. I know there are various types of things now for the eyes, like your eyebrow gel, there are even powder brow tints and all of that these days. But honestly, getting an eye pencil is just the best for you as a beginner, and we already know our wonderful Davis pencil in number 3. That's all you need to fill in your brows. After getting the eyebrow to fill in your eyes, I also suggest you get like a black pencil just to line your eyes, or like fill in your inner eyes, your under eye. A black pencil is always a good vibe in any makeup kit at all, so get a black pencil as well. And then you want to get a mascara. This one I have is from Blossom. It's like a 2-in-1, but you can get any mascara of your choice. I still have this one from Kiss Beauty, very cheap and affordable. I'm sure it's either 1,000 or less. So what mascara will do is, if you can't fit your lashes, this one will help your eyes to stand out, give you volume and length as well. And it will definitely show, even though it will not show up in pictures, but physically, face to face, it will show up. So mascara is an essential in any makeup kit. Now moving over to our lips, all you need are 3 things. You need the lip liner, you need the lipstick, or the lipstick, and then you need a gloss. So my favorite lip liner, which I use for almost everything, is the Davis pencil in number 18. I love this one because it is brown, but it has a reddish tint to it, so it might not be great on to fill in my brows, but for my lips it is great. Oh, then lip gloss, there are various lip glosses, clear one, colored. Just get anyone, you can get that absolute lip gloss. The one I have here is from Blossom makeup in blush. It looks like that absolute, they packaged it like absolute, really good. This one here is Ezekiel nude. Just get any gloss in case you're a glossy person. And then your lipstick, so as a beginner you can get any one you want. I have 2 favorite lipstick. This one from Ezekiel, which is what I have on my lips, is just a beautiful nude lipstick, Electra. This is the shade. And then my second favorite lipstick is from Classic. This one is in nude, and it's just a beautiful pink nude color. The last product you need is a makeup spray. So now I'm saying makeup spray because we have various types of makeup spray. We have our setting spray and then we have our fixing spray, but the major role of a spray is to actually make the makeup come together. That's melt it, any powdery look on it. If you have like a powder look, the spray is supposed to melt everything for it to look put together. And also fixing sprays also help with the longevity of your makeup. So the products I used this one. This is a fixing spray. There are various Nigerian brands that have their own fixing spray. So this one is Carrot or Kiss Beauty, very cheap, maybe 2.5 now. Can get it just to melt your makeup and melt off the powdery look on it. Let us go to our brushes because though we can't apply all this product with our hands, can we? Technically you just need 6 brushes, and let's just go over them. The first tool, not just brush, is your makeup sponge. You can get this makeup sponge anywhere. There are various brands that make their own sponges, but make sure what you're getting is very soft, very soft. Like, you need it to be soft even when it is dry. Okay, so you need a very soft makeup sponge. Can get it for whatever amount. And then you need a powder brush. Definitely get a powder brush. It looks like this, to apply and set all over your face. Then you need a contour brush. Most contour brushes come in this slanted form, just to make sure you are getting the angle. For your eyebrow, you need a fluffy blending brush. Okay, and then you need a flat shader brush to pack on the eyeshadow. So these are the two eyeshadow brushes I recommend you buy for starters. And then you also need an eyebrow brush. That's the brush for your concealer and then spoolie. Most of them come like this, they are double-ended, so you get that one. And now for honorable mention, you need the highlighter brush. I do have to admit, this is the brush I use to highlight. Just hold it and then apply the highlights, but most people use this fan brush. It's not bad, but just like this one. So honorable mention, highlighter brush. And then honorable mention, especially if you're someone that wants to get that Zaron oil block. This one is not that important, but if you're going to get the oil block mattifier, you should get this type of flat foundation brush, so you can use it to apply the primer. That's literally all for this one. So it's not that important if you are using a different kind of primer that you can use your hand with. So yes, we've come to the end of the video. Those are the essential, not only but essential products and brushes I will advise you get as a beginner. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel because it will go a long way. And I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye.